Hi guys, PJ here with the PC release of Payday 3. Now basically we're doing this to see how this runs on an RTX 2060 with an Intel i7 6-core 12-thread CPU. The previous games, if you've ever played them, have not been that taxing. This one's a later generation. Yes, it does look better. As you can see on the left hand side of the screen right now, the graphics options are a bit limited. There's no DLSS or anything like that, but you know, it does have options all the way up to Ultra for textures, shadows, things like that. Funnily enough as well, you've got an option for like your FXAA and stuff. You can push that all the way up to Ultra, which is quite odd. You've got a frame rate limit of 360 FPS. The RTX 2060 and in fact the 1660 Ti, because I've tested it on both, they're both 6GB graphics cards. They actually play it really well. If you just drop a couple of bits back from ultra to high, such as shadows and textures, generally speaking the game will run, you know, pretty well. You will be running at the GPU maxed out, so you see GPU usage when we're actually in game hovering around 95 to 99%, so it's GPU limited on these settings, but you know, your frame rate is very high, or high enough shall we say, to play it to get a smooth experience. Now when we first go into gameplay, there is a little bit of judder and stutter. Matchmaking on this game, this is basically a couple of days after release, matchmaking has been a problem. The servers went down and there has been a bit of server lag with that. What I've recorded here is a live game, actually, you know, with other people from around the world, and I do believe that judder was actually because of the servers rather than the PC specs. If you look at the monitoring software that I've got running on the left hand side of the screen, it doesn't sort of point to that as being the problem. It's only using a max sort of 3GB of VRAM, maybe 3.5 at a push, so most graphics cards will be able to play this. I think the idea of this type of game is, you know, the graphics that it's got will be playable on a lot of machines rather than targeting high end. Controllers, yeah, Xbox Series controller works flawlessly. DualShock controllers, yep, they work on it, no problem as well. I had this one plugged in and it worked fine. Keyboard, mouse, show you all the bindings there, and also all the support for subtitles, accessibility, that type of thing. The game itself, is it any good? Well, like I say, I've played Payday 1 and Payday 2. Not a lot, but I've played it. I played 1 more than I did 2, certainly. Number 3 here, yeah, it's pretty fun actually, and there is normally Twitch drops running for this, so you can get yourself some skins and, you know, some new masks, gun skins, stuff like that. So it's worth checking out, you know, some of the streamers, see if anyone's got drops running for this game to get free stuff. But we did the road rage heist of this for this PC test to see, you know, how well it had run, and to be honest, yeah, it was enjoyable. The ending's quite difficult. The game came a bit overbearing at the end, too many things kicking off, but overall pretty good. If you want to see this game actually live played, myself, Jax and a couple of others that we know will be teaming up to play this in the very near future live on Twitch, so you can check out Jax T72's Twitch or my own PJ's Project's Twitch, take your pick. I think we're streaming it on Jax's Twitch, so check that one out. Ring the notification bell, give it a follow, etc. if you want to see some of this played. So we are going to, you know, actually play it. We'll probably be playing it on Xbox Series X because everybody's sort of got it there. Not all 4 of us that play it have got PC, so you know, you've got to bear that in mind. By the way, it is cross-play, so you know, we could have 1 or 2 of us on PC. I would imagine there'll be one of us playing it on an RTX2060 PC, so you know, see if he has any problems when we're actually playing it live. Like I say, if you look at her schedule on Twitch, she should have it on her schedule of when we're going to play this exactly. Probably Friday night for a laugh, because you know, it's a pretty good game, so give it a go. Anyway, digressing, if you look at the bottom left hand corner, you'll see we are getting over 70 FPS nearly all the time. Look, we've got 70, 81 there, 83. GPU is maxed. CPU is, it's on tick over really. It's running at about a quarter of what it can do, so you know, no problem there for the CPU. Actual normal memory, this machine's got 16 gigabytes. DDR4. It's using just under 11 to run the actual game. So 8GB machine may struggle a bit. You may get some hitching and stuff with an 8GB machine. Certainly 16GB nowadays should really be your norm. As for recording this, it won't be causing any problems, guys, because Windows 10 Pro is installed on an M2. The game is installed on another M2, and I'm recording to a SSD as well, separately, all separately. So there shouldn't be any stutter or judder, and it is NVIDIA Shadow Play that I'm using for this. Now, as you can see by playing the game, I do tweak a few bits to see if I can get a bit better performance out of it or how it looks. So there's textures on low, just as a comparison. I feel it still looks okay. It's only using like 1.6, 1.7 gigabytes of VRAM. And, you know, everything else is still tuned up a bit. The textures on low, it still looks okay. So this game's going to be easy to run, guys. I'm going to leave it running to the end of this heist so you can see the actual heist if you're interested in the gameplay. But yeah, it runs nice enough on PC. Like I say, I've tried it on two. I've tried it on a 1660 Ti with a Ryzen 2700, which is an 8-core 16-thread CPU, 16GB of RAM. And to be honest, it ran pretty much the same performance as this. There was not a lot in it. It was definitely above 60 FPS. There we go. I'll leave it running, like I say, but for me, that's all. You've got about another, you know, 8 or 9 minutes of this if you want to see the heist itself for the game. It's on Game Pass, so if you've got that, you can check it out. It's free. If not, it is available on Steam, etc. Okay, thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.
You're not getting out of line! Go in for the kill!
So far. Keep the cops away from the truck so they don't piss in our Cheerios. More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds. Check those corners. Cloakers are... Get that fucking fence out of the way! It's blocking the truck! Cops inbound. Stay on your toes.
I'm gonna fuck you up!
Just a little bit more.
Keep firing!
Let the shield take a hit. I'm starting to get pissed off.
Push up behind the shield!
You'll never get through.
lugging bags of pulverized rock. But this is what keeps the world going. Without it, it would be like a Stone Age. Or the 70s. The chopper is ready to haul the loot out of there. Signal Bile when you're ready for pickup. The cops are sending in bulldozers. Okay, time to get messy. Okay, now hold out until the chopper's there. Somebody help Hoxton. Bile is coming in on the north side of the bridge, the one with the two big buildings.
Kill the cloak!
Dallas has gone down. Hoxton is down. Dallas is in custody.
Keep it coming! I can take it!